Hey folks, welcome back to Fresh Produce. I'm Pete from BTI. We've added a whole bunch of new brands recently, as I mentioned in some other videos. So today I wanted to talk about a super exciting one. We have added Vittoria Tires to the catalog. We haven't added every SKU yet, so keep your eyes out for more additions, but I wanted to run you through kind of our initial offering. I think it really covers sort of the bread and butter of the Vittoria brand, and just know that continued product additions will come into the BTI catalog throughout this year. So let's dive right into it. I think one of their best known tires, at least in my mind, is the Martello. This one definitely comes in a downhill casing as well. Here we've got an Enduro tire. What I really love about Vittoria, this group on the mountainside today, they've got it labeled what type of use this is for. It's gonna just make it super easy for you at the shop level and your consumer to know what they're looking for and know what they're buying. So Martello in an Enduro, it's got a really durable casing. Now this is labeled as a 29 by 2.6. It's running a little narrow, so don't be too scared by that 2.6. I know a lot of folks are moving back toward the 2.5, 2.4 for more of that aggressive Enduro riding. So even though this is a 2.6, it is running a little narrower than you might guess. And I think that's a good fit for a lot of aggressive riders out there. Stepping down to the Mazza, super reminiscent of one of the best-selling tires from another brand. And this is also labeled as an Enduro tire, so again, a really durable casing. It's going to provide just reliable, dependable grip, a little faster rolling than the Martello. Okay. Moving down the line, they've got another tire labeled as the Mazza. Similar tread pattern, but here we've got a much lighter casing and just a little bit lighter overall, feel to the tires. It's more supple and faster rolling. So again, I just think they do such a great job. You don't have to interpret casings. You don't have to know what casings mean. It just says Enduro and Trail right on the two tires with the same tread pattern, so you know exactly what use these are going to be best suited for. So great job, Vittoria. And I think this is going to just work well in shops for that reason. Now moving right along, they're keeping it modern. They've got this tire, the Syerra, labeled as down country. So we know they're up on the times with modern lingo for what these tires are used for. This one, we've got really good side knobs, but really fast rolling in the center. This is a 29 by 2.4, and again, pretty narrow for that 2.4. Now to contrast that with the discussion I was just having, here's the Mezcal. It's an XC trail tire. This one's also labeled as a 29 by 2.6, but this thing is running way wider. So you're getting a really lightweight tire, really supple casing, fast rolling tread with a nice wide contact patch when you need it, and overall really big footprint on this Mezcal. This is the Mezcal 3, so they've been through a bunch of iterations of it. I also wanted to just jump right from the mountain bike side over to the gravel side. They've got the same Mezcal 3 here in a 700C for gravel. All the Vittoria tires have some graphene included right in the rubber. Really helps with rolling resistance and durability. So just some additions. I think other manufacturers are probably using something sort of similar, but don't call it out quite so much. And Vittoria's definitely added a lot of, specific technology to the rubber compounds on these tires. This Mezcal 3 does come in a couple of different sizes for gravel and kind of cyclocross type use. Now, sticking with the gravel idea, we've got a couple of different tires labeled as Terreno. Here's the Terreno Dry, definitely a gravel tire. This is 700 by 47. It's also coming in a narrower 38, I believe, currently in our catalog. This tread pattern really appeals to me. I think it's going to be fast rolling in the center, but still some good braking traction. And then you have well-supported corner knobs that'll give some good corner traction when needed when the bike's leaned over. So the Terreno Dry, a real gravel tire. That 47 is looking nice and wide too. You're going to get a lot of good cushion out of that. Speaking of, here to the Terreno Zero, more for like all road, you might call it, or it's a smooth tread, but it is 47C wide, and it's almost a full smooth tread in the center. So really fast rolling still, even though it's pretty wide, and then just a small knob on the side. So I'd say, this would be ideal for like where we are, Santa Fe area currently. There's a ton of cinder on the road from, snow cycles, but it's dry most of the time. And you'd get a lot of that cushioning and fast rolling from the center. And then you have just a little bit of tread for when you're rolling through the deeper cinders piled up on the side of the road. I think a lot of places are dealing with that same conditions right now with all the weather. So check those out, Terreno 0. Now, moving right along, we've got the Corsa N.EXT tire. This one, they've included both some silica as well as the graphene that is kind of in all of these. So you're getting really fast rolling, really, really good durability on these. The Corsa is sort of their training and race true road tire. Again, it does come in several different widths to fit your needs, but really high performance training and racing tire. On the Rubino Pro, a little more tread to the side, still in a true road style tread, full smooth in the center. And this one more like a training tire. You just get excellent durability out of it. Going to last tons of miles, and they have a pretty cool tread wear indicator built into these too. So your customer or you will really know when you're wearing through a tire like this. Okay, so just to wrap things up, we're so excited to have Vittoria in the catalog. We think the tires are going to fit a lot of riders' needs out there and a lot of shops. They've done an excellent job with the packaging and marketing on these guys. So we hope that you love them, and let us know in the comments if you have questions or want to see different models than we're stocking. If you're interested in riding some Vittoria tires, make sure you ask at your local bike shop. Tell them BTI sent you.